Now, what's good, everyone? So I wanted to jump on today and talk a little bit about Petrotrin in Trinidad. With an upcoming election, that's going to be probably at the core and one of the main topics of discussion in Trinidad, especially with America and the new Trump government and the trade deals he's likely to strike with Trinidad and the rest of the Caribbean. It's important we talk about this so at least you have an idea of what's about to go down. I hope this video is going to, you're going to leave this video a little bit more knowledgeable about how economy works and how Trinidad economy works and how a Trump presidency is going to affect that in the not so distant future. So everyone know growing up that Petrotrin was a main employee in Trinidad. So I remember growing up in Trinidad, everyone was talking about Petrotrin, boy, I had to get a work with Petrotrin, boy. If you get a contract with Petrotrin, real money and all, So everybody wanted a job. Everyone wanted to work for Petrotrin. And essentially, Petrotrin wasn't the huge employer we thought it was. Petrotrin, in a country of about 1.2, but now Trinidad's about 1.4 million people as of now. But it's always been around the 1 million mark. Petrotrin employed about 3,400 people. At its max, 3,400 people. But because Petrotrin was an oil refinery, it was huge to the economy. So any entity that refines oil brings in a lot of money to a country's GDP. You've heard of the likes of Shell, BP. They are multi-billion pound companies because they can refine oil. Refine the crude oil that you get out of the ground. It's useless until it's refined. And that's what Petrotrin did. Now, Petrotrin, like I mentioned, was a state-owned company, meaning that it was owned by the government. It was owned by the government. So the money made by Petrotrin should have been distributed equally amongst the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago, being a state-owned company. Now, what went wrong? I've made some notes on this. I'm going to try and give you some numbers, and I hope you understand. You have a better understanding after this video as to what went wrong or how Petrotrin was eventually shut down, I believe in 2018, by the government serving at the time. Now, Petrotrin, like I said, was the pride of Trinidad, but behind the scenes, there was crack beginning to appear. There was a lot of things going on behind the scenes. There was a decline in oil production in Trinidad. That's the first thing. And when there's a decline in oil production, then the country has to import oil from other countries, namely Venezuela or possibly America. They would import the oil from another